You hear Lil Wayne do that? That mean he's about to kill the bars. But hello to all my rude girls out there and my rude boys. What's good? What's good? I couldn't sleep. I was up. So I was like, might as well give YouTube some engagement time. Because I guess they want some engagement time. And to show my face, I guess, because that's the only way I know how to engage. I'm not a person that go live and can sit there and talk, do the live. I wish I was, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen. Shout out to Queen V. Queen Vibes. So she can do it. She can run a live like it ain't nothing. But yeah, I'm not those. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can put out videos, little story time in here so I can get to know me. You know, because I'm new to this and I'm true to this. But I'm gonna give you a lot of like stories because I went through a lot growing up. I got so much stories to tell. That's why I'm glad YouTube gives us a platform so we can actually tell our stories, you know, and people can relate to know that they it wasn't the only one. They can do this. You know, it's like 2023. My boyfriend lost his job, and before that, we had got evicted because I was still waiting for disability checks because at that point I could barely walk. You know, I could get out my chair to go take care of myself in the bathroom and stuff. But other than that, I couldn't provide like I usually can. So everything was on him and my son. And my son had just got a job because we moved to Point Siena, so and we didn't have a vehicle. We only went there because my sister, she's been living there for like 5, 6 years. She bought a house there, you know, and going to visit her, it was like, oh yeah, it's cool. It reminded me of my house, my hometown back in Stuart, Florida, Martin County. You know what I'm saying? It reminded me of that more of a town because I'm really more a town country type person. You know, it's just Orlando. We came here after the situation with my dad because he was a D boy. And we didn't know this because my mom was like a Christian to the T. Like, we going to church Sunday, Sunday night, and Wednesday. And sometimes, I don't know, they be having like stuff on Saturdays where she gotta come, so we gotta come. You know, so my godfather was the one that, well, he's one of my godfathers. I got two godfathers. It's like I got two godmamas, you know, those felt a little special. But one of my godfather, he's the pastor. And he was our pastor, and he's still the pastor. We got three churches. So I'm like that one daughter that got lost, but found her way and knew that I was forgiven. So I wasn't afraid to face him again, go down there and face him. You know, because after my mom passed away, I did live in his house for a while, you know, and living with a preacher, you know, doing all the things, you know, they really have to be committed to people, you know, going to their house and talking to them and praying with them, you know, really engage. It's like YouTube want me to do with here. You know, he knew how to engage. He was very good at that. And I would go with him and follow him and do it. You know, so for me to turn out like, you know what I'm saying, 6 kids, 4 baby daddies, you know, it's like it was a reason. And going to therapy helped me find that reason. You know, I was just searching for love because I was a daddy's girl. You know, it was like, and my dad in Bahamas, he had another daughter and me, but I was the youngest one, you know, so, and before my sister, I was the only girl for 8 years. So it's like, daddy's girl, I understand that. It's like a lot of these girls, that's the problem, is daddy's problems that we have, especially if you had a good daddy. You know, it's like you just be picky with everything. And not that that's not good, because you have to have standards, but you have to have reasonable standards. You gotta have standards that you can match with them. Because if the shoe was on your feet, you have to do it that way too. So, yep. And there you go. This is the part of me that, because when I got sick back in 2019, I got sick for the virus. A lot of people got sick around that time. I was hospitalized from the, the September to December, and I had minor strokes, 3 minor strokes. But after the coronavirus was well known, my rheumatologist he did my rheumatologist did a study in my blood to see that was what was wrong with me. That because it woke up my lupus. I didn't, I had it. It was dormant. It was sleep. That virus was it triggered people with autoimmune deficiency and also heart and lung problems. So because mine's, it woke it up and it woke it up with a bang. Excuse me while I drink my bottle because I'm gonna drink out of the bottle. Yes, I'm hood. I don't give, but it's my personal bottle. The guest bottles was out there. Mine is here, and I keep it here. If I didn't know, it's a guest. It's not a guest bottle. It's my personal. But yeah, so getting sick, I had to learn to walk again, do all that stuff. Therapy, kidneys almost failing 3 times. Had to get blood transfusions, all that. It was just, it was a rough few years. Yes, I can never get no privacy. I ain't gonna lie because I'm a mother of boys. 2 of them gone and living their life while 3 of them still here. It's crazy because those are the ones I expected to stay here. But anywho, so getting sick, that just made me couldn't get what I need to get done, and also having 3 minor strokes makes me forget. Like right now, I'm having an episode because I forgot how we even got to where we got to. What are we talking about? And that's the sad part about having lupus because it attacks stuff and turns into a different person, basically. Because the old go getter me, focus me, I'm going to remember every fucking thing me to the T me is now I got to get used to this me, and all I can do is love this me because God created this me. So I got to work with this me and love this me so it can heal me, if that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, I know we was talking about something, y'all, but I don't forget. I done got off track and shit. Now that is part of the ADHD, the little mental issues shit I got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a 13-year-old son. He's on the spectrum. So I had to do a little research. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm Haitian, and our family is they don't label stuff. It's either you good, bad, or crazy. It's like, and people with mental illness, it's like, oh, they're just crazy. They, it's just they push it aside, but it's nothing like they don't intervene with it. So I wanted to figure it out so I can learn it. And doing my learning, I had a hint like, oh my gosh, the girl side sound like me, because with girls, we learn to mask it at a very young age. We learn how to mask um, the autism spectrum, whatever we want to call it, because that's why they changed the name to spectrum, because autism just puts it in one category, and there's not one category. Like people be like, oh, you don't look autistic. Oh, yes, I am on the spectrum. I'm just on a different degree, a level, or I'm in a different box because they calculate by a box. I'm not on the box that they are. Like my son, he made he's I could say he's like on box with me, but I'm able to help him now with his anger management because that shit used to make me snap all the time. But anywho, knowing that when I had I'm trying to open up some candy, y'all, because I love candy. But yeah, I got sick, had the stroke, so it makes me forget shit. Like, just short term shit, not long term shit. The old me used to remember things. But that's another reason why I'm just documenting my journey, because other people that can understand this process, that can relate with me, or know somebody that's in this condition that can, you know what I'm saying, give me a few pointers and stuff. Because I'm new to this life. And I'm used to being active. I can't be active. I can't do what I gotta do. I finally got cooking. Like, thank God I got my boys. And thank God he sent the government to help us out to get back stable. Because crazy was like, when all my kids was younger, I was able to keep them stable, able to keep a car, all that. But I'm getting there. I just kicked it. Let's take this to the mail. What you do is open it to see if any of them are the same. And this one's the same. I'm showing you out here, right? And this one's the same. So, same up there and same up here. So they said this right here, the winner is right there. There's a car. Because they sent different numbers. Like, they only sent one of these, one of a car. And the other ones is different, like cash winnings. The other ones are cash winnings that we have, like certain people, like that one. Yeah, take the vest off, y'all, because I'm old. Like the $50,000 cash, one possible winner. The $3,000 cash, three possible winners. The $15,000 cash, seven possible winners. Win a car, one possible winner. $1,000 is the $1,000, 15 possible winners, $500, 16 possible winners, and 150, 14 possible winners. And that's if you win like that. So I got the golden ticket, y'all. I'll let y'all know tomorrow. I called and they said to come pick up your winnings tomorrow. So I'll give you guys an update tomorrow on how that goes. But I know I was rambling a lot, so I don't even know what we was talking about. Sorry, y'all. It's gonna be like that. That's why I don't really like going live and stuff. But my friends understand it because they just as ADHD as me. We just be going in different conversations to different conversations and don't know what we first started talking about. But hey, we was vibing. So I'm sorry if I do that and I get that setup, that kind of vibe. But that's me, baby. And I would like to say good night because my back's starting to hurt. I did this video like 3 times. I don't know why I wasn't trying to go through. First time I did it, I was just trying to do it on my phone, but then it said my storage, my cloud storage was full. So I'm trying to figure out how do I buy more, or I don't got time to go through the ones to see that I need to erase. I would rather just buy some more storage. I gotta figure out that. So if anybody know how to do that, put that down there in the chat, or you know what I'm saying. Let me know, because and like I said, I'm new to this, and I'm true to this, but I'm very new to this. I don't even know. Y'all content creators that be giving tips be like, just open up the camera and speak your piece, I guess. And that's what I'm doing. Being on the spectrum, it's kind of hard to like do stuff like this, but in a way it's easy because I don't have to look at people to do it and make my nerves go bad and stuff. Yep, I got the pink starburst. I love the pink starburst. It's a shame because I call myself on this weight journey, but low key, I kind of like the weight, but I just want to get rid of the stomach because when I'm small, I can get really, really small, and it's like only thing I get is really, really small. I don't have too much ass, so when I'm small, I got that little white girl booty, little cute white girl booty. Shout out to my little white girls with the cute little white grip booties. But they started to transform. They started to have booties like black females. I seen a few of them, straight white, but curves and hips and thighs. And same thing like a black girl. Mexicans too. Mexicans used to be flat as fuck. Now, oh yeah, the Mexican girls did. I'm like, what? I grew up around Mexicans and Guatemalans when I stayed in Indian Town and back in the swamp days. Nobody knows too much about Indian Town. Indian Town is what it is. Indian Town. Now, they had the Indian Reserve that was like a few miles down, but Guatemalans, they're like short Indians. They look like that. And I used to have little Guatemalan friends, and my mom used to do their hair because she did hair. So she's just like do it and stuff, and they used to love it. And then back then, they used to carry their babies on the back with the little blanket stuff and tie them. I used to walk behind the baby head just flopping. I used to feel so bad, sweating and stuff. I wanted to take one of them people babies. I ain't gonna lie, I thought they was mistreating the baby. I had no clue. That's how they carried their babies around. I just thought they were trying to, I don't know, they was being rude. Like they didn't want the baby, so they threw it on their back. Nah, it wasn't that. Yeah, like I said, get up out of here. If you made this far, thank you. Once again, like, comment. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please help me on this journey. On this journey, we got lots of stories to tell y'all. But tonight ain't the night because I had a very long day. You can tell in my voice. But I'm going to go enjoy this candy. Step on the rest of this line. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. End it.